So as Adam Eaton digs in here, he's one of those guys that wasn't a top draft pick yet made a name for himself in the big leagues.
Yeah, Adam was drafted in the 19th round in the 2010 draft by the Diamond out of Miami of Ohio. He had a great college career there, but it's not really known as a big baseball school, so that probably contributed to Eaton being drafted fairly late.
The dude, Lebowski, will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Quintana gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He's well on his way to a nice series now. Third hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Brock Holt will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing swings on it.
And he'll step off. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eaton is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, that's a tough spot to be in as a base runner. He's on the move, he gets a good jump, but he doesn't seem to pick up the baseball when the ball's hit. And as a result, he can't put on the brakes fast enough and get back to first.
Jerry Sands steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the through with that one right here.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The dude, Lebowski, will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sands sprinting after it, but it's over his head, and his hitting streak will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances.
Brock Holt comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to the right. Backhanded. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Chris Young digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. A pause and the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Geyer. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 5-2. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
Boston Red Sox, 2 runs on
Both teams. It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup, and if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
Matt Latos, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there.
The dude, Lebowski, will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Lato sets. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Blake Swihart will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already.
Brock Holt digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Has to challenge him here. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come. Chris Young will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox 0. The dude, Lebowski, gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Oh, you guys are going to make me say it, aren't you? Deuces are wild.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And, Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came up a little last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2, so not much to say about that except hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Looking to minimize the damage. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Todd Frazier will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Price into his motion. 1-2 on its way. Lebowski takes. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got? The dude, Lebowski, will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively,
the dude, Lebowski, will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the sixth. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A quick out number one.
Now batting, catcher.
Deanna Navarro will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Bradley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
I'll tell you, if this is in off.
The dude, Lebowski, gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Red Sox win it 8-2. Good night from Chicago.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 12-4. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Matt Latos. Just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Case Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of U.S. Cellular Field.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next.